Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Pipe Report. So thousands of FBI officials, their cell phones were also affected by the glitch that lost the Strzok and Page text messages. I say bull, because look at it from this way. How would it appear to the American people, to anyone in general, that if the vital text messages between Strzok and Page during a very sensitive time between December 2016 and I think May 2017, if those were the only text messages that were lost, people would rightly conclude that there was a cover-up. So what they had to do there, they had to make sure that everyone's text messages were gone. This is them covering for themselves. This is obvious. I think anyone just can see this. Sure, people like David Pakman, they probably won't, or Young Turks. I mean, they're going to be like, see, this happened to everybody, and our government would never lie to us. Our government would never do anything nefarious. Oh, no siree. Yeah. False. Exclusive. Thousands of FBI cell phones were affected by the glitch that the DOJ says prevented 5 months' worth of text messages between Strzok and Page from being stored or uploaded into the Bureau's archive system. Federal law enforcement officials told Fox News. The missing messages have been at the center of a storm of controversy on Capitol Hill after the DOJ notified congressional committees that there is a gap in records between December 14, 2016 and May 17, 2017. Strzok and Page are under scrutiny after it was revealed that the former Robert Mueller team members exchanged a series of anti-Trump texts during the presidential campaign. This is nothing surprising here. Hell, I reported on this months ago when it first came out that Mueller was investigating Trump. His whole investigative team are nothing but left-wing bureaucrats that funded the DNC, that donated money to the DNC. It's no surprise that Strzok and Page are texting each other about how anti-Trump they are. What's more here is that Strzok, he was also the lead investigator on the Hillary Clinton email investigation. He was also the lead investigator on the Uma Abedin investigation and Anthony Weiner investigation. He is protecting the Clintons. He is protecting the DNC. He is protecting all of the deep state officials that are in Washington. To be honest, he should be arrested. He should be arrested for espionage because he himself claims in a text message, he makes a joke about it to Page, that the espionage party is what rules America. And we see this thanks to WikiLeaks Vault 7, which showed us what the federal government can do and what they have done. We all remember when Edward Snowden came out and elaborated to the world about Project Upstream, where basically this NSA was spying on Americans. They were spying on Americans, and they still do it to this day. That's why this release the memo is such a big deal, because it's going to delineate, it's going to elaborate more fully exactly how nefarious our government can be with regards to our constitutional protected rights and liberties. The gap in records covered a crucial period, raising suspicion among GOP lawmakers as to how those messages disappeared. Again, right here, it covered a crucial period. That is why it was important that thousands of FBI officials lost text messages during that time. It's the only way that they can completely cover it up. They can't just say only 2 people lost it, because people would see right through that. So they had to increase the problem. They had to try to manipulate the data. So now you think that, oh, maybe it was just a regular glitch. Maybe it was just a glitch. I mean, the FBI had a bad server. Maybe something went wrong. But we all know it's bullshit. We can all see this, except for those that have Trump derangement syndrome. They try to grasp on any straw they can. They want him. They think there is evidence of him out there, probably being Putin's roommate for like a year. I wouldn't surprise me if they actually believe that. Donald Trump was in Russia and he stayed with Putin at Putin's castle for a year. Who knows what they did, but it could not have been legal. That's probably what they perceive. But Fox News is told that the glitch affected the phones of nearly 10%, 35,000 employees. Senior DOJ officials told Fox News that they are taking steps to possibly recover the texts from the appropriate cell phone carriers. The same officials told Fox News they are also making every effort to track down the physical cell phones in question so they can be subject to a forensic review. Well, I hope they do find them. I hope they're able to discover those texts, but it wouldn't surprise me if they can't. You gotta think, FBI is the biggest intelligence agency. Well, I guess the NSA is. Well, no, FBI is. NSA. I'm not sure, to be honest. It's either one of the two. Anyways, I digress. The FBI is one of the biggest intelligence departments in the government. They can do things that we can't even imagine. So it's highly unlikely that these text messages will be found. Likewise, it was highly unlikely that Hillary Clinton's 33,000 deleted emails would be discovered. And, well, they weren't discovered, so I think it's safe to conclude that if the government wants to hide something from the American people, they will hide it from the American people. They are that intelligent. Rather, they have that much intelligence. They're able to do that based on technological advancement compared to us. All right, where's I at? Homeland Security Chairman Johnson and Chuck Grassley have sent a letter to Inspector General Michael Horowitz, noting that the IG's office said on December 13th that it had all the messages between Strzok and Page between that and that. Lawmakers later learned of the 5-month gap. The lawmakers want the IG's office to reconcile those 2 points. I wouldn't trust Michael Horowitz. He has quite an interesting backstory, and I think I might be doing a video on that maybe later today. Either that or working on the deep state video, and he might be part of that. Yeah, I think you guys will like it. I'm planning on doing a deep state video going over like what is the deep state and what programs and departments could be considered deep state. So look forward to that. But yeah, I wouldn't trust him. In my research, his name came up quite a bit, and he could have some malevolent behavior, a malevolent past. Anyways, the lawmakers want them to reconcile in 2 points. The 5-month period of missing messages covers a period of time that includes Trump's inauguration, the firings of NSA Michael Flynn and FBI Director James Comey, and the standing up of former FBI Director Robert Mueller as special counsel to investigate alleged Trump campaign collusion with Russian officials during the 2016 election. That is huge. That is huge. Those text messages between those 5 months are probably the most significant out of all the text messages, just based on what all happened there, especially this one, Mueller being appointed special counsel. That is big, because if we have proof, say that Strzok told Page in an email that, yes, we are setting up right now an investigation into Trump. We will get that son of a bitch out of office, or something along those lines. That, yes, I talked to my superiors, and we're going to work it out so we can get him out. So we're going to get an investigator. We're going to get Robert Mueller, who has ties with Comey and Hillary. We're going to get Mueller to investigate Trump just to get him out of office. I mean, that would be treason. That would be treason. That's like high crimes there. I think you get executed for treason. So, yeah, this is a big deal. Those missing text messages are a big deal, especially during the time period where they were first received. So hopefully we can find it. We can find those text messages, but I don't know. I think it unlikely. I think the government has, their technology is just too advanced to, I mean, if they wanted to, they can delete anything they want, and we won't be able to find it. I hope so, because I think we would discover treason in those text messages. I'm not saying that lightly. I honestly do think Strzok would have told Page, we're doing this to eliminate Trump, to make Trump get impeached, to make him resign. We're setting up a bogus investigation to destroy his career, to destroy his life. That is high treason against the President of the United States. So this is a big deal. And I'm done.